In today's video, using free and unlimited AI tools, we're going to create long-form videos. We're going to make sure we follow a process I developed after many weeks of trial and error so YouTube doesn't detect our content as AI slop, because it will mainly be built around giving real value to the viewer. And I'm not just going to show you one tool for each part of the process. I'm going to give you several tools for every step so you can choose the one you like best. So if you follow all the steps we're going to see today, by the end of this video, you'll be able to create things like fully narrated long stories with a super interesting script, or videos for a younger audience with custom songs for each background video. All of this completely free and unlimited. First, we need to create the structure of the video. So we need an AI that generates very high-quality text. I'm going to give you several free options so you can also use them in your day-to-day life, not just for this video. The first option I want to give you is Arena. You have all the links to the tools we're going to see today in the description of this video, so you can follow what I'm doing step by step. Once you're inside the Arena website, what we're going to do is very simple. You'll see we have an interface where we can generate things like websites, images, or videos, but what interests us right now is going to where it says Direct Chat. Here, we'll have a catalog of the best AI models that currently exist, and we'll be able to use whichever one we want for free. If we're not really sure which one to use, we can click on Leaderboards, and in the text section, which is the one we care about right now, there's already a ranking made so that no matter when you watch this video, you can choose the best one. Since the top one is this model, we're simply going to go back to Direct Chat, and in the catalog, we can use the search bar to find it. If you don't want to miss more tools like this, don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a positive comment. Once we have all of this ready, we just need to add the prompt I prepared so this doesn't give us any errors. As you can see, it's pretty detailed. You can copy it by hand, but if not, at the end of the video, I'm going to leave you all the prompts we use today so you can copy and paste them without any problem. We send the prompt, and as you can see, it will give us a list of ideas we can make a video about. What it will do is analyze current trends, and this prompt is already aware of the method we're going to use afterward, so it will make sure to give us something that we can later turn into a video using the method we'll see in a minute. If you already have a concept in mind before sending this prompt, in this field, you can ask it to research something specific. If not, just leave it like this and it will do a more general search. Alright, once we have the video concept we like the most, we're simply going to copy it and save it. And now we're going to add the second prompt. In this second prompt, in this section right here, we're going to paste the text the previous one gave us, and we're going to send it. Here, we'll select how many minutes we want the video to last. Later, I'll show you the variations we'll make here so that instead of a text script, it creates song lyrics for us, which will later turn into real music with a few simple steps and without having to do almost anything. But for the first type of video, once we send the prompt, what it will give us is a structure divided into 5-second clips, with one line of text, one image prompt, and one prompt to animate that image into a video that matches what is being said in each line. After making quite a few videos, I've identified that for them not to feel boring, it's important for the clip to change every 5 seconds. So yes, we could stretch it out more by using longer lines, but if we want our videos to come out well and stay entertaining to watch, I recommend a maximum of 5 seconds per clip. The prompt is already adjusted for this, so you'll see that the lines it gives us are designed to last 5 seconds each once narrated. Once we have that, I recommend that if the model we were using gives any kind of error, you simply go back to the ranking and choose the second best model. This platform keeps updating constantly, so you'll always be able to choose whichever one you want. And if you want an AI that's also free and good for generating text, here are several more options. For starters, the free versions of ChatGPT and Gemini work pretty well for this type of task, but they do have paid versions. So I recommend you also use AIs like Qwen, for example, which have pretty decent reasoning models that we can also use for free by following the same process we just saw. Now we're going to create all the visuals, both the images and the videos. And in a minute, I'll show you the perfect method for combining everything we create today into one full production. To generate the images, I also have several options for you. For me, the best one right now is Meta AI. If we go into this platform, which I'm leaving in the description, we'll find a text AI with a fast model and a thinking model that is also free and unlimited. So you can even try the previous steps here too. But what matters to us right now is going to the Create section. A lot of people think this tool only works for vertical videos because if we go to its Vibes section, we'll see that it generates very high quality and quite varied videos, even showing real people, but all of them are vertical. But that's not actually true at all. If we go to Create and then to Video, if we add a prompt, you'll see the result will always be a vertical video. That's not what we want in this case, so we're going to go to Image and select 16:9, which is the horizontal video format we're looking for today. And here, in the prompt box, we're going to go back to the previous step and copy, one by one, all the image prompts the text AI gave us. As you can see, because they're well organized, it's pretty easy to identify which ones are the image prompts. As we send them, we'll see that it generates 4 options for each one. Depending on how many minutes you ask the AI to make your video, you'll have to generate more or fewer. But since this AI is unlimited, don't hesitate to use it as much as you need. And if you don't like some images, you can adjust them and regenerate them as many times as you want. And not only at the prompt level, you can click one you like, and if you go to Edit Image and add a prompt, you can change specific details without altering the whole image. If you want to try another model that's free and unlimited for generating images and video, I recommend you try Hunyuan. You also have the link in the description. Using it is pretty simple. Just go to the Access section, select that you want to sign in with email, enter an email address, request the verification code, type in the code you receive in your inbox, and you'll be inside. Here we have several very interesting models. First, we have this image model, where we can select the aspect ratio, in this case horizontal, the number of images just like before, and then click Generate. And once we have the one we like, we simply go to this video model, add the image, add the prompt from the text AI like we did in Meta, and it will generate the video. But as you can see, it has a watermark. Even so, I think these are the 2 best free and unlimited options for images and video right now. Meta doesn't give us a watermark, so I recommend you use that one, but I wanted to give you this other option too, in case Meta doesn't work properly for you. There's a better way to do this whole process, and I'm going to leave it here for those of you who want to make a serious jump in quality. If we go to YouTube and look at the trends, lately we can see this kind of AI-made video where a skeleton teaches us things or tells us a story. As you can see, many of them have millions of views, and we can make them in a super simple way and at a much higher quality. We're going to go into Higgsfield. Here we'll be able to use the Nano Banana 2 image model. We're going to ask it to generate several images of the skeleton at maximum quality, and to make ourselves different from the rest of the videos, we're going to ask it to keep the skeleton the same, but add some unique detail, so when people see it, they know it's ours. Once they're generated, you'll see that Nano Banana 2, when used from this platform, generates at maximum quality, and unlike the original version, it won't have a watermark, which is perfect for us. Once we have the image we like, we can do several things. To start with, we're going to upload the same character again in the new panel next to it, and ask it to create it doing different things. And once we have our images ready, we can go into the video section, because the best part of Higgsfield is that in one place, we have the best image and video models. We're going to select the Kling 3.0 model, choose how long we want the video to be, and the format, in this case, vertical. We add a prompt where we can tell it to do lip sync and say a specific line while performing certain actions.
Welcome to the moon. Gravity here is weaker, so every step feels lighter.
As you can see, the result is perfect. I'm going to leave the link in the description and in the pinned comment so you can try it. Thanks to Higgsfield for sponsoring this video. Even so, if you want to do it with the method we were seeing before, now I'm going to show you how we're going to create all the audio, whether it's narrated or done with a song, and then turn it into one complete video. I recommend that before moving on to this step, you download every video you've generated, save them in a folder, and give them a number according to the order in which you created them, so it's easier to identify them later. Alright, to create the sound, we have several options. The main one I usually use for this type of content is Google AI Studio. If we go into this section and then into audio, we'll have Gemini 2.5 Preview TTS. Here, if we go to single speaker audio, we'll be able to generate all kinds of voices for free. Using it is very simple. First, we'll have a list of voices here where we can choose the one we like most. You can listen to the previews to decide.
Ready to build something awesome today?
Once I've selected one, in Style Instruction, if we go back to the text AI we used at the beginning, we'll see that right at the top it already gave us the voice style instruction. We paste it here, and now in text we're going to add, one by one, each line of text that corresponds to each fragment.
Right now, the sun is keeping every single living thing on Earth alive.
Once we have it, we can download it and save it using the same name as the video it corresponds to, in this case, with a number. If you don't want to do it individually, you can paste all the lines of dialogue together and generate a single audio file. That way is faster, but doing it the other way helps us make sure each video clip matches each audio clip. Once we have them all downloaded, we're ready to create the long video. But before that, if instead of a classic narration like the one we just created, you want it to be done with a song, then I have a third prompt prepared where we'll add all the fragments generated by the second prompt, and when we send it, it will give us song lyrics. Then we're going to go into Son Auto. Here we can create songs for free and without limits. We're going to click Create, and here we'll select Custom Lyrics. We're going to copy the lyrics it just generated for us. Then in the sound section, we're going to write how we want our song to sound. As you can see, there are custom tags we can click so it becomes exactly what we're imagining. And if we click Generate, in just a moment, we'll have a song that already knows exactly what happens in the video, because we passed that information to it in the previous step, and it lasts exactly as long as we need it to.
Name hangs on something burning that could vanish all the same. So picture it, no warning, no slow fade, no goodbye. One bright heart of fire, then an...
Alright, now whether we're using the narrator or the song, we're going to go into CapCut. Download it, and you'll have a free video editor with which we can easily do everything we need. First, we're going to start adding all the videos we generated in order. And now, based on them, we're going to place underneath each one the audio clip that corresponds to it, or the full narration in one piece if we generated it like that. And then we keep checking which voice corresponds to each video, trimming or adjusting the speed of the videos so everything matches perfectly. Or, on the other hand, we can place our song under the video clips, which, as you can see, also matches perfectly. We can leave it like that, but I recommend you explore the Effects and Transitions section and drag transitions between each video and effects over each one to give it a more professional touch. And with that, we would already have our long-form video ready to publish.
Right now this light is doing more than we can see, holding every breath in place, keeping life in the green, warming up the air we wear, stirring oceans into storms, turning seeds to fields of gold, keeping every season warm. Out there in the silent black, we're a blue and fragile spark, spinning on a promise made by one.
Remember that all the links we use today are in the description of this video, and let me know in the comments what kind of videos you're going to create with this method. And like I promised at the beginning of the video, if you want all the prompts I used today, just go to the description of this video, join the Discord where we're already almost 40,000 members, go to the bot PDF channel, and send the bot a message. When it replies, send it the link to the video you want the PDF for, follow the steps, and you'll get another completely free PDF with all the prompts I used today. Thank you so much for watching. See you in the next video.